once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work. So I started recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off.
Actor Derek Dixon has just filed a $260 million lawsuit against legendary filmmaker and media mogul Tyler Perry, claiming a pattern of sexual harassment, assault, and professional retaliation. The details are intense. The accusations read like a disturbing screenplay. Promises of stardom, unwanted advances, emotional breakdowns, and a battle for survival on and off set. Whether you're a fan of Perry's empire or just following the headlines, this case is sending shockwaves through the entertainment world. Today, we're unpacking it all: the lawsuit, the timeline, the alleged power dynamics, and how it could affect one of Hollywood's most powerful men. Act 1. How it all began. The story begins in September 2019 at a major industry event, the grand opening of Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey, AD, Tyler Perry here. Want to take you on a tour of Tyler Perry Studios. So
Derek Dixon was working the event, possibly hoping for connections, when, according to his complaint, he first met Tyler Perry. That chance meeting would spark months of communication. Dixon says Perry began texting him regularly, with a mix of professional and personal undertones. Some messages allegedly included suggestive advances, while others carried promises. Perry wanted to help, to change his life, and even offered him a role. And indeed, in November 2019, Perry followed through, offering Dixon a small part on his show Ruthless. It seemed like the beginning of a dream come true, until things allegedly took a darker turn. Act 2. Allegations of abuse. In January 2020, things escalated. Dixon alleges that he was invited to Tyler Perry's home, where he says the first incident of sexual assault took place. He claims Perry made unwanted advances, crossing professional and personal boundaries. Shockingly, just 1 month later, in February 2020, Dixon was promoted to a series regular on Perry's political drama, The Oval. He was cast as Dale, a recurring character in the show's tangled web of secrets and power plays. But Dixon says that role came with strings attached. According to the complaint, Perry began exerting control over his character's fate, allegedly suggesting that if Dixon didn't play along with Perry's advances, his character would be killed off. Dixon claims this wasn't just a veiled threat, it was a reality. At the end of his first season, Dale was shot 4 times in the chest, left clinging to life. According to Dixon, this was no coincidence, it was punishment. Act 3. Behind the scenes. Trailers, trips, and trauma. The allegations get more disturbing. After filming the intense shooting scene, Dixon claims he was called into Perry's trailer. What followed, according to the complaint, was a physical encounter, with Perry allegedly pinning him to the wall and groping him aggressively. That wasn't the only alleged incident. On a cast trip to the Bahamas in October 2020, Dixon says he was again groped without consent. As the months went by, the emotional toll began to weigh heavily. By December 2020, Dixon sought help from a doctor. Medical records cited in the complaint show symptoms of acute stress, insomnia, digestive issues, and dangerously low cortisol levels. He was prescribed Zoloft, a commonly used antidepressant. The stress, according to Dixon, was not just psychological, it was physically debilitating. Act 4. Career promises and more allegations. In June 2021, Dixon says Perry invited him once again, this time to discuss producing a pilot for Dixon's own show titled Losing It. Perry had allegedly expressed strong interest in the project, but Dixon claims the meeting turned into another assault, leading to deepening trauma and eventually a diagnosis of PTSD. Over the following 5 months, Dixon describes a downward spiral, severe depression, anxiety, stomach pain, and nausea. He alleges that Perry's fixers even offered him a raise and a production deal to stay silent and return to the Oval. By January 2023, Dixon says he'd had enough. He told Perry he was moving to California to create distance. Though he continued to appear on the show, he ultimately left during the final season, a move he claims cost him $400,000 in lost earnings. Act 5. The lawsuit, $260 million, and a demand for justice. Derek Dixon is now taking his fight public. He has filed a civil lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior Court seeking $260 million in damages. The charges include sexual battery, sexual assault, quid pro quo harassment, intentional infliction of emotional distress, retaliation. He's also requesting a jury trial, aiming to hold Perry accountable in the public eye. Act 6. Tyler Perry responds. Tyler Perry has not remained silent. His attorney, Matthew Boyd, issued a strong statement to People magazine, saying, "This is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. But Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail." As of now, Perry has not commented personally. No criminal charges have been filed, and it remains a civil suit, but the industry is watching closely. This is more than a celebrity scandal. It's a case that could challenge the image of one of Hollywood's most powerful figures. Whether you see this as a courageous stand against abuse or a high-profile legal stunt, the stakes are enormous, and the truth, whatever it is, may come out in court. We'll be following every update in this developing story. Let us know your thoughts. Do you believe Derek Dixon's claims? Should the entertainment industry do more to protect actors from potential exploitation? Drop a comment below, and please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and remember, truth doesn't always live in the spotlight. Sometimes it's buried behind the scenes.